Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. I found my first issue on the truck. Check right front turn lamp. Are you kidding me? That sucks. Come on, GM. This has been a problem that has plagued Chevy and GMC vehicles. Back in the day, I remember as a kid driving down the road and seeing like the daytime running lights out on Chevys and GMCs, actually, as I mentioned. And now let's see if it does it again. So it says check right front turn lamp. So this is the second time it's happened. The first time it went out and then came back on. So hopefully the plug is just loose and all we have to do is just make sure it's nice and secure. So the left turn signal seems to be working fine. And we'll check, when we stop, we'll check it to see what else is going on. I'm actually headed to Racket. This is a upfit place. Long story short, I'm going to be doing a lot of modifications to this truck, so that's why I'm headed there. And yeah, this just kind of stinks because this is a brand new truck with less than 500 miles. And sometimes manufacturers do not cover lighting on their cars, but they're going to cover this one. And someone actually mentioned it on my review before I let you guys know this is my truck, that the rear camera was missing for the bed. So when you get the fifth wheel prep package, it shows that you get a bed view camera. But the problem is there's really no bed view camera. So I'm wondering, I already had the dealership look into it for me. They're gonna check and see if that was just a misbuild, because on my GMC I had the same issue. They forgot to install the 7 and 4 pin for the truck. Now obviously they did put it in there and it was fine, but yeah, this camera, I'm really wondering if they're gonna step up and give that to me, because I kind of would love to have that. And I was really looking forward to having it because this truck has no parking sensors and it would just make it a little bit easier to hook up to my Gooseneck fifth wheel. But once I stop, I'll show you guys the lighting to show you what's happening. I don't know if the headlights are out. I don't know what's going on. So let's just check it. I'll check to see if the headlights are out on that side, if the fog lights. This happened a little while ago and I didn't think much of it because I had a lot going on that day, so I didn't have time to really figure out what happened to it. So we will take it to the dealership today and I'm going to let them know, hey, this is the second time this has happened, so I need you guys to fix it. But I'm pretty sure there's a loose plug, or there might be a short in the wire, or it could be something as small as they just need to retighten something. I don't know. It could be something tiny, but it's not happening on the left side because I've already turned the signal on a couple times and that side seems to be working. So I don't know if the daytime running light's out. I don't know if the headlights are out. Let's find out right now. Alrighty, so this light is on. And that one is clearly off. Let's see if the headlights work. Okay, well, that's good. At least we know that the lights work at the very least. The turn signals do not work too. I just checked that out too. And let me just check to see if the fog lights work. I'm willing to bet you it's a wiring issue probably. And the daytime running light on this side is lower too, by the way, but yeah, this is clearly out, guys. Fog lights work on both sides. So yeah, we'll take it into the dealership and I'll figure out whether this is an issue either with wiring or something or whatever. So I will follow up on this video soon. Alrighty, so it's been about probably 3 or 4 days since I shot that footage. It's actually probably been a little bit longer than that. And as you would expect, I pulled to the dealership, turned off the truck, turned it back on, and guess what? Light came back on. So I still told them, I says, hey guys, my light went out. I really need you guys to fix this because it's the second time it's happened. So they did build an RO for it and picked it up like 2 days later because I had to get the steps installed and the bed cover Then I also, what else did I do? I got something else on that day. I got something else on, I don't remember what it was. But yeah, they said they didn't find any codes. I guess they went through the OBD and see if there was any codes thrown, but obviously the light didn't show up as a code, so they said it was all good to go. But I did make sure they documented it. If you ever have a problem with the car and they cannot replicate it, make sure you get a repair order, because everything that happens to your car needs to be documented. So someone in the comment section had said that they were having issues. Let me, hold on one second. I want to give you a shout out because I actually laughed when I saw your comment. It made me laugh so hard. I think I might have taken a picture of it, so I will put it here, but let me just check it real quickly. Hold on. Okay, so I took the picture on my laptop. So special shout out to Big Beef 8935. So he says, keep an eye out on your headlight halos. I have the exact same truck. It's up in red hot. It's an LTZ and it's already been back to the shop for headlight swap twice. They had to take them off. Other LTZs are high country in the parking lot. It's a known problem. They just haven't issued a recall yet. That is pretty frustrating because this truck should not be having that many issues. Now I will say it is a refresh, so some things are gonna have issues. I mean, those headlights are brand new. So I'll give a little bit of slack, like just a little bit. But actually I'm taking that back because this has been a known issue for a long time. When I was a kid, I remember seeing Tahoes and Yukons going down the road with one of the daytime running lights out. And here we go again, like, come on, GM. Adopt what Toyota does or Audi, because they always tend to have their daytime running lights working. But I did get my sales manager to look into the high mount camera over the bed because it shows I'm supposed to have it, but it's not there. A couple other guys said that in the comment section too, and I apologize, I did not take a picture of that comment, so I apologize. But nevertheless, I noticed it on my build, and a couple of people have said the same thing. So I need to follow up with them. I might get that documented in service too. Again, get everything documented. I should do that, but I don't know when I'm gonna drive that truck again. So if you guys don't know, I have a gas Silverado 2. It's kind of funny. I did not expect to have 2 Chevys, and I didn't really even talk to you guys about this. So I was actually going to get a diesel AT4. So I went back to the other Jerry Seiner store. They didn't have any coming in that was available, so that was the issue, but they said that I'd have to buy it at MSRP. They said those trucks are just way too popular to let them go for anything less, and I'm not doing that anymore. I did it the first time, and second time I'm not doing it. So hopefully once they start to come in and are sitting on the lots, they'll start discounting them, but I got the dually instead. So I really wanted an AT4 with a diesel. I was really hoping to get one because I do miss my black GMC, guys. Oh man, I miss that truck already. And a lot of it's probably the diesel, but that GMC AT4 was a really nice pickup. Like, a lot of people complimented that truck everywhere I went, and it just looks so cool. But let me show you guys something downstairs real quick and I'll end the video. Now, some of you guys may or may not know this. When we lived in Maryland, we had a townhouse and we moved out of that into our RV. So we actually recently started to furnish our basement. So check it out. My wife and I have been buying IKEA furniture because we're too poor to buy anything else. So we got to put everything together. But look, it's starting to come together, right? You guys like it? Yes. This is where you guys are going to be hanging out at. So we can have date nights on the other side. And we have so much trash. If anyone wants to come pick this up, I'd be more than happy to pay you $500. But on this side, this is my own like little studio room. I just bought a cymbal for my drum set. This is a K Custom. Took me 6 months to save up to buy this bad boy. This is the Light Ride. This thing sounds so good. But yeah, I do play drums, and I figured you guys would like to see a little personal part of my life that I don't really share with you guys that much. Alright, so the very last thing I need to talk to you guys about is the dually build. Alright, so listen, I did order some tires, and I moved back the date to get everything done to it for the end of this month. So that gives me like 2 weeks to really start to like do my videos for fuel economy. If I can find a dually, do some comparisons, and yeah, of course towing tests, because I want to do all of that before I modify the truck. I am very surprised though how many people do not like the idea of the 37s. I hate to say this, but I'm gonna say it. I don't really like dualies. I don't like the way they look, and
that's kind of the reason why I never got a toy hauler. Like when we first looked at fifth wheels, all we looked at was toy haulers. But I was like, I don't want a dually. And I just don't like the way they look aesthetically. But when you see them with bigger tires, whew, I love them. So that's kind of the reason why I bought this truck. I said, you know what? I'm not a huge dually fan, but I do like the way they look when they're modified. And who knows, if I make enough money, maybe in the future I can buy a toy hauler. I just can't afford anything right now. You saw the basement. Like I'm tapped out now. So tires are ordered. The leveling kit is ordered. I will unveil everything once it gets here. I need to find a shop to put the leveling kit on because I'm getting some outrageous like numbers thrown at me. I feel like when you tell someone you have a dually, they automatically think you have money. Like, because I swear to you guys, when I got my level on my Ram, granted I did get it done through my friend, I want to say like the dealership was charging the numbers that these other places are charging. I'm like, man, I might as well just get it done at the dealership then. But nevertheless, I can't wait till you guys like see everything I got. It's gonna be pretty cool. But tires are ordered. I actually went with a tire that I've never owned before. So in the past, you guys know I'm a huge Nitto Ridge Grappler fan, and I did not go with that tire only because that's all I've ever bought. So I want to give you guys, well, I guess I don't know. Well, you guys will see the tire I got. It's a new tire. It's a whole new tire that just came out. And I'm pretty sure I already gave you guys too much information because some of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about now. But nevertheless, hope you guys liked the video. Cannot wait to get all the towing videos done with this truck stock. And I'm going to tow my little trailer, not my little trailer, my black trailer, my race trailer. It's 28 foot and the fifth wheel. I'll do both of those. And then when the white truck is broken in, I'll start towing with that too. I do need to get the oil change on the black truck. Although we're not towing that far. We'll probably do like maybe 50, 60 miles of a drive maybe. So yeah, we should be fine. But yeah, be sure to stay tuned, log into the channel. See you guys soon.